Crofty not doing an intro then. Oh, the guy's got his boat back. Good to see. Glad to see they've just reused that from F1 2020. Ah, awesome. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of My Team Career Mode, episode 19, the 19th round of the season, just one more to go. And we're at Australia, which is so strange to say. Penultimate round of the season, and Crofty's now decided to return right at the end. Well, Hamilton on pole. Don't forget, this is important for the Drivers' Championship between himself and Bottas, so he needs to gain as many points as he can. We had an interesting qualifying session that we did last night, not tonight. But we're starting 9th. Okay.
They'll be starting further back.
So Ricciardo and Norris have 2 grid penalties to deal with. Guan Yu's up to 13th. Look at that. That's an incredible start. Mazepin's 18th. Sainz is down in 19th. Giovinazzi, Ocon. That is incredible. We're starting P9. We qualified P15. So that's 6 cars behind us.
Here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Penalties. So Stroll, Ricciardo, Norris, Leclerc, and I'm fairly certain that Ocon. Yeah, Ocon out-qualified us as well. So we've had a huge shoot up the order. We won't score points, unfortunately. Reason being is that we're just not quick enough. Around Australia, the AI have gone back to that sort of condition where they think Australia is round 1, where the AI traditionally are stupidly quick. So who knows how that one's going to pan out. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Hopefully we'll be able to get somewhat of a decent result. I don't know how it's going to play out. I hope it plays out okay. But I'll be honest, I'm probably going to take it pretty steady in this race. Just Raikkonen on the medium tyres of the Alfa Romeos actually with Giovinazzi, so I'm debating whether to do that. Just try and hold fire, go on the alternate strategy. I think I will do that. So why on earth would I pick the hard tyres? So medium compound, lap 8 and lap 7. Oh, not 6. Don't want 6 laps on. 7 laps on the softs because they were quite cool. We'll do that. Let's get there. Revs. Can't believe we're starting P9. That's quite a surprise. But Bottas can win the championship.
We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
This is something we need to do, get those tyres warmed up. But yeah, Bottas can win the championship down under, providing I think if he beats Hamilton,
conditions
look
definitely stable at the moment.
No matter where they are.
Currently expected.
I think he's 30 points clear in the championship. So I think if he finishes there, he should be fine. Where he is, he should be fine. I think. Could be wrong. That's a nice spin. Doesn't matter because it's the formation lap. Oh. That didn't happen. Right, let's get going. It's always dodgy on lap 1 around this track. Customary terrible start from us. I've been right boxed in. Guan Yu's got past me. Okay. Let's do that, because that's the best thing to do. Cut to the inside, I'm going to box Leclerc off. Ricciardo's going to probably get me, I reckon. Ooh, that was a little bit later than I thought it was going to be. The yellow flag. Ocon's... Ooh. Ocon's out. What has happened there? Esteban Ocon. Where is he? He's right. He started last. So, still last. No issues there. Oh, he's just ploughed into the back of the Williams. Ploughed into the back of Latifi. I've got to say, that's a bit of a rookie error from Ocon. Hello to those that have just joined, but watch this. Ocon out of the Grand Prix. Absolutely bottled it at the start. So, is that a virtual? It's a virtual safety car, right? Okay.
We've been informed that due to the increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car.
Right, interesting. Someone's just said hello. Can't quite see your name. MC Cheesy. Cracking name, I like that. Hello, dude. How you doing? Alright. But yeah, P9, so we managed to get a spot back right just as that yellow flag came through. So got away with that. Now there is a part of me that's very tempted to just pit and go onto the soft tyres and just do a two-stop, but there's the rest of me saying that would be stupid, so I'm not going to bother. I'm good. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm glad you're doing okay. No, my car doesn't look like the 2020 Williams. MyTeam Korea. Tell you what, I'll give you a better shot at it actually, just to show you. There you go. Yeah, it does with the silver on the top. But yeah, I was quite proud of that livery actually, considering that this season's yeah, the white of the rainbow. Yeah, I know what you're on about. Thanks, dude. But yeah, no, this I want to say it's not bad. What's it called? The VIP pass or the podium pass? That's the one. I'm on the standard one, and to be honest with you, this podium pass for the first season pretty poor. Gotta say, but this was one of the few liveries that I liked, and I like rainbows, so I stuck it on the car. So might have another lap of safety car after this. I'd be surprised though if we did, considering Ocon's car is now out of the way. Not sure why we're doing 2 miles an hour going into, I want to say turn 8 off the top of my head. Five days to get to tier 30. Nicely done. I'm at 28 currently. Yeah, I imagine playing it for 5 days straight probably would cause you a bit of drama. Probably do deserve a break after that. Always find it's quite good at, I mean, I'm a huge lover of F1 games, racing games in general. But I always find it's good to, if you're going to have a break, to just go into a completely different category of game. So like going from a racing game to something just like maybe an RPG or a strategy game or something like that. I know a lot of people, a good few people who I race with on leagues, they like to do Call of Duty and Apex and Fortnite and stuff, but that's just as competitive, so I decide to stay away from it. 53 is my racing number. It's just, should be able to see it on the front. Got to be careful where Stroll is, you see, so I don't want to run into the back of him. So that's the latest of this season so far, of the mistakes that have been popping in from the AI. You know, a couple of rounds so far this season we've seen the AI, including myself, spin off there. That's why I've got flashbacks like an absolute moron that I can be sometimes. That's a waste, isn't it? Spinning off under safety car. Jeez, that is literally doing a Grosjean. Next I'll be saying Ericsson hit us. Yeah.
Some information on Joe. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh no, mate.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
No.
Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Is this going to be a race of attrition? Because Guan Yu, my teammate, Guan Yu Zhou, has got a problem with the car. Engineer just came over the radio.
Guan Yu's dropped out of the race.
Oh, and there goes my teammate. My tyres are way too cold. And I'm on the medium compound as opposed to the soft as everyone else. And that has just caused a huge
gap. The track is clear. Green flag.
Away we go. So, we don't have the pace to stay where we are. That much is certain, because our car's not quick enough. It's quite lucky that we ended up here. Here comes Sonoda already. We'll try and hang it around the outside. We've just held off for now. Oh, I just got a touch from the Alpha Tauri. Carter goes through as a result. And look at the time we've lost already. Here comes Ricardo, no messing about, and that McLaren super quick. And he will dart up the road. And I've just cut the corner, nicely done.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
That's exactly the same strategy.
Okay, copy that.
What a plank, honestly. Getting absolutely swamped. This is just one area of the track where I'm just not quick enough. Oh, Leclerc, what are you doing? Have all the room in the world, and yet he chooses to try and drive into the side of me. We're P10 still, but we're not going to be here for much longer. No worries, dude. Leclerc's got into the pit, actually. I think
We're
contact with us
window. You'll be on the softs.
has relegated him into the pit lane, so that's his race ruined. But we're still P10. Norris there is going to be so quick. Norris will surely get past us.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Got that, confirmed?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go and pit now. Another safety car, so 2 safety cars. Not sure what's caused this. But we are going to pit soft tyres. That is going to be a massive help. And the AI are doing exactly the same thing. They're not stupid. This year, anyway. Where's the... I can't see the line. Yeah, I am McCheesy. I'm actually from England. Are you?
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Complete. Go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I don't know if I crossed the white line then. So P10, we've retained position. Perez has lost out Big Star. Who has not pitted? That's what I want to know. Giovinazzi's not pitted, of course, so he's on the medium tyres. Alfa Romeo have stopped Kimi though, so that's not going to have helped out. With a name like McCheesy, I'm assuming you're going to support McLaren. Could be wrong. I mean, you could support 40, but they don't exist anymore. And they did have a cheesy coloured car. Ah, you support Max. Mr. Verstappen. Good man. I'm, to be honest with you, I'm quite a neutral in terms of the championship fight between Hamilton and Verstappen. I'm just loving the fact that it's been so fun to watch. It's been really good to see both drivers absolutely giving it their all. I mean, if you're going to ask me who my favourite driver is on the grid, I'd say Lando, who's right behind me actually. Actually no, 2 places back. Mr. Norris. I've watched Lando, God, since 2014, his first year. I think his final year in karts, 2014. I remember being at Alton Park, which is local circuit to where I live in the UK, and he was racing in a Formula 4 BRDC at the time, so I've always followed him. McCrockett is a Dutch meme. I've not heard that. I don't actually know what it's about. But it was taken. Well, kind of like Spinala. And McDonald's. Oh, okay, McCheesy. Yeah, that makes sense. McCheesy on Twitch. Right, gotcha. Nice. I like the origins of names. It's always quite fun. So I'm assuming that this will be the time. Now this is going to make life interesting. You know, Giovinazzi on the medium tyres, hasn't pitted yet. You know, he might. Don't do that again, Jack. I've never had a career mode race of 2 safety cars before. I've been playing F1 games since. I've played every single Codemasters F1 game. I've played all the classic ones as well from Liverpool Studio and stuff like that, and I've never had 2 safety cars in a career mode race before. That's absolutely crazy. Just have a look at these tyre temps. Yeah, they're a bit better. Need to be good to go if we're going to try and make any impression on the cars around us.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, take Bottas out. I think that's, to be honest with you, I think that's Bottas's mistake has signed and sealed his exit from Mercedes with that mistake. It was a really big blunder. Right, let's get our temperatures in the window. Just about. So, Antonio Giovinazzi will lead us away. My tyres a little bit better this time.
Okay, clear.
So we're on a softer compound. We need to make this work. We need to try and keep up with the cars in front of us. We have cut the corner at turn 1. That's what we've done. But we just need to keep up with Stroll. We've gained a position, a net position, because Giovinazzi is obviously going to have to pit. He's not going to be as quick as well, so we need to try and pick a place off here if we can and roll with it to the end, because Giovinazzi is surely going to pit either this lap or the next. Oh, what was that? Look how quick the AI are through there. It's unbelievable how quick they are. Paris is trying to force me as wide as he does. Good racing. Giovinazzi pulls into the pits after the Mercedes got past them. We're still slow. How we're still 9th, I don't know. That's how you cut turn 1. That's how you make a mistake and let the Red Bull get past you. Don't try and turn in on me, Sergio. I need to get my act together now. Start driving properly.
Right, let's not stay behind this car for long. We need to get past.
Does it look like I'm anywhere near the Aston Martin, Jeff? Honestly. Does it look like I'm anywhere near Stroll to try and make an overtake? 1.1 down. There's a bit of a queue forming. Is that an Aston Martin in second? I'll tell you what, if it is, that's impressive. Yeah, now I can use my ARS.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
But I've got to think about it tactically as well, you know. Although I want to catch Stroll, I also want to have the chance to keep Perez and Norris behind me. So it's a bit of a two-way street. Oh, let's cut that curb. Not sure how, I've not done any.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there, we're attempting to manage it.
Ah, for God's sake. Really? We've got an issue?
There seems to be an issue with our ERS.
Bit more than ERS. I'm losing power. ERS has broken. I do have DRS on Perez. a case of trying our best to hang on. Not sure why there's subtitles still there. Nice glitch. Oh, that's not a good corner. That's really not what I needed. And the AI are happy to try and take it around the outside. I actually turned in early to avoid him then. Look how close Lando is to the back of us. Oh, I needed to keep within a second of Perez, and that might have just cost me it. No, we still got it. ERS is good to go. So we're back in the game. Don't know why they've decided with the new update to let me know every time my tyre goes over 20, each tyre goes over 20%, to say, yeah, you need to just remember your tyres, and just pops up on the indicator. It's really annoying. Whoa. Don't want to touch that curve again. Nice corner cut, Jack. One thing I will say though is that because the comes Lando with his DRS, I've got ERS as well though. It's not getting through there. I can't actually talk to Jeff, which is not a bad thing, but right. There goes the flashback that we needed to use. I was going to say it was going to happen. My ERS management's not bad. The only problem is that my ability to not crash is worse. My management really comes from league racing, to be honest, because you just got to keep a little bit in reserve just in case. But now we've got 2 laps to go. I am going to use it. It would help if I didn't run wide at every bloody corner, or cut every corner. See, this is what happens. This is why you shouldn't cut corners. This is why I've got so many flashbacks, because I'm absolutely rubbish. Ooh. Compromised myself there. That was a terrible idea. Go away, Lando. Ooh. I had to chop him off. But Perez is out of DRS range. Lando has cost us the chance that we needed. Norris is actually...
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
What am I doing? Right, the worst thing about these corner cuts and the mistakes I'm making is that go and watch my F1 league races. They're still on. There's one from yesterday on Twitch. I don't like crash out. I don't need stuff like that. It doesn't happen. And yet for some reason when it comes to MyTeam career mode I always crash. You know, 2 laps ago, or a lap ago, We were 3 tenths coming into this corner behind Perez. We're now 2.3. Honestly, it's terrible. Terrible driving. I'm just going to use all my ARS. Sights too close to me. He's annoying me as well. If we can get a point, I'll take it.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.5 seconds.
How are the AI so quick through there? I just don't understand. Here comes Sainz. Lucky ducky. Hamilton's won the race. Mick Schumacher's going to finish 12th. That's a good result. That's the best result for Haas all season, actually. We're going to hold on. It's the stress of my team. It's because my team's under, you know.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
League races. I don't feel stressed with league racing, but the drivers in there can be very quick.
That's a spectacular victory then.
You know, there's a couple of guys in there who are really rapid and have been very rapid this season.
Of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race.
Well, I've got them on high, so yeah.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the
So
podium
Vettel did come second. So that's a good result for Aston Martin. I think that's the first podium they've had all season.
Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So Bottas has lost a huge amount of points. Let's just have a look at the drivers' standings, because Bottas was leading the championship. Big haul of points for us on the XP.
And after this round of the
Bottas was 7th.
Here's how things look in the drivers' table.
So Hamilton's just gained 20
Now, let's discuss
points on us. We got through it. As you can see, realistically, you know, we were in no man's land. If you look at the best lap times. Okay, Alonso and Gasly, they did 22s.
But regardless, let's
but
look
we
at the
wouldn't have been there. We'd have probably
it's another
been
clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action.
Why is Perez a lap down?
I can't wait to see what's next.
So did Perez have an issue as well? Because we were P10 when we crossed the line. Did I miss that? Did I miss Perez having a problem? Well, my PSN is 53 and my Twitch is 53. It's just my favourite number. Just always like the number 53, really. And growing up as a kid, I watched Herbie. That's pretty much it. The classic Herbie films, and then obviously there was the 2005 one. But yeah, that's where 53 comes from. So let's have a look. Schumacher finished 11th. That's mad. Let's have a look at the standings. 15 points in it. 1 round to go at Yas Marina. It's a lot to play for. We are now on 53 points, which is hilarious. Yeah, I got 53 points. That's mad. Constructors, well, Red Bull and McLaren have got a good fight going on. We're not going to catch Alpine. Haas move up to 9th because of Schumacher's 11th place. That's massive with 1 round to go. Schumacher moves up to 16th in the championship. So see how they get on. Race director. Incidents. Nothing. Nicholas Latifi got a warning for Ocon hitting the back of him. Explain that. Explain how that works. Who am I going to sign for next season? I'm just going to watch these highlights. I don't know. I've been asking myself this question a few times now. about what I'm going to do, whether it's going to be, you know, re-sign Guan Yu, because he's been alright this season. He's not really put a foot wrong, apart from Japan when he spun off when he was in front of me, which was a bit clumsy. And there's us going side by side with Sonoda, and that's when the virtual safety car was, because we just caught it in time. That's our restart. Look how far away we were. And again, Ricardo was miles away from Stroll. No, that wasn't the restart. So it's going to be either Guan Yu or potentially Schumacher. He is on my list. He's had a very good season in the Haas. A few times he's been really, really good. So it's between them. It's between those two. I don't know what'll happen. No, I don't have the icons. I didn't buy that version of the game. The reason being is that I didn't see the point, and the expense of it for just some icon drivers and pit coins. Which is a shame, because I normally do, but there was no Steelbook edition this year, so I wasn't interested. I can't sign Saints, so I don't have enough money for him. So I was knocking down the bollard on that turn. We got right underneath Perez and then just completely bottled it, and that was the last time we saw him. I don't think we made contact with Norris. Don't know what I was doing there with that corner cut. Let's watch it going into down the corner, down straight. Still side by side. Just gonna slow it down. Ooh, I don't know. The most minute of touches. And you know, if I'd have been on the McLaren pit board, I wouldn't even bother pulling him in. I'd have just said keep going for it. So he retired. We were 10th, and then Perez in the 20th. You see that right at the end? Come towards the line. You see Perez in P9. We cross the line now, and he drops to 20th. I think that's a glitch. And that's a glitch. So we got P9. You were named after set. Yeah, well, that makes complete sense. That makes sense, absolutely. I remember F1 2019 had the Ayrton Senna and Prost edition, and I bought the one for that, which was really awesome. And I had the Steelbook last year for Schumacher, which I've still got. But yeah.
Really
I'm a sucker for Steelbooks.
Look easy. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Team, I wouldn't say I was in control of the car, considering I did spin on the formation lap and I spun off under the safety car. I'm just gonna say that.
All the teams have updated their cars for next season's regulation changes.
We don't look too bad for regulation changes, actually. We've only got 5 parts, I think, that need adapted, and they're all the aero stuff. And if we just get a decent practice program in, we should only have 2 parts maybe that we'll lose out on. Yeah, formation lap, yeah, that did happen. You can go back and watch it. It's under formation lap. I'm on 100 for the AI. Although I am going to increase that next season to 105, 106, I think, and then go from there. To be honest with you, this season's gone really well. But, I mean, the second half of the season has anyway. But that's only because of our shock result. Yeah, 100 AI but spins on the foot. I know. Right, let's have a look then. So, let's do a review for Guan Yu. Always want to help him out. Supplier, HQ Tour, I'll do that. We'll do vehicle PR filming. That's 4 days. We'll do aero team building. And then just leave them two. That's fine. Okay, so facilities. Let's just go to corporate contract. So Guan Yu, one more race and then we'll have a think about it because I'm still not sure. Yeah, Sainz is 9 million, but we do need to upgrade some of our facilities, so he's out of our price bracket. Schumacher's 4.5. I think he's worth it, personally. I need to sort out my car livery because each time F1 updates itself, it removes all my sponsors. It's really bloody annoying. Right, so before that we had Zainetto on the front. We had, I think we had Xenon again on the side. Yeah, Xenon was there. We did have Zigzag, but it was a different colour. It was a lighter sort of turquoise that we had, so it just stood out a little bit against the rest of the car. Didn't have one on the halo, didn't have one there. I did have Zainetto up here. And we had, yeah, I think we had Zigzag somewhere else here. We'll leave it like that. That's what it should have looked like, but for some reason it keeps disappearing on us, which is a bit annoying. So that's better. Got the personal stickers on. Well, that's the funny thing, because when I did the sponsor contracts and renewed them, they stayed on. But then I'm not sure what happened. So there we are, one race to go for the season, and I mean, Abu Dhabi's just one of those circuits that I really don't know what's going to happen. We've had a lot of DNFs this season, 5 to be exact, because Hungary we crashed out with 2 laps to go. Italy was embarrassing. Bahrain we got taken out by Guan Yu, our teammate. Monaco I crashed out with about 3-4 laps to go. Canada I crashed out with 3 or 4 laps to go. No, I finished 14th at Netherlands. Yeah, there you go. It's the Singapore result which just baffles me. I still don't know how that happened. You know, we were completely on the pace all weekend. We qualified 3rd. We undercut, got the lead, and that was it. Just took the race win. It was really odd. You know, USA, we were only on for I think it was a point, and then we were on intermediates, and then we switched to dry tyres with about 2-3 laps to go, and caught the rest of the pack. So that gave us 7th place. We overtook Lance Stroll at the final corner. Mexico, don't know how we got points. We shouldn't have done. We weren't quick enough for points. That was lucky. Italy, I broke my front wing, or something was broken on the first lap. It wasn't because of anything I did. We had the pace to get a really good result that day as well. And as we were coming along, went into the pits, came back. I was up to like P15. I was flying back through the field, but then we just lost it coming out of Ascari, and that was it. Just crashed it into the wall. Yeah, Singapore is an odd one. You look at the rest of the results for the season. Belgium we deserved. We should have got points at Hungary, but I bottled it. Austria, if we hadn't have had the start we had, we'd have got points there. So we've scored points in 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 rounds of this season, and it's a 20 race season, so that's really good. Quite proud of that. Yeah, first 3 races were funny. Spain, I think Guan Yu actually, we both had broken front wings. I overtook Guan Yu in the pit lane. That's his worst result of the season in 22nd. That was it. He was unlucky in Brazil because he was running 12th, but then something happened to him. Yeah, 3 poor races, no doubt. Right, so we've got some R&D we need to sort out just to protect. So I know we could do that's a major part. 260, 370, 500. So that's going to be about 1,000 points. I'm going to get the major one done. Adapt that part, and we've only got 3 parts left. So if these are, that's minor and that's minor, we'll do the major one, and then maybe we'll have enough points at the end of practice to get one of these 2 adapted, and then we've only lost 1 part, so that'll be a really good way to end the season. Let's advance time, see what happens. So 30 resource points. I thought it'd be more than that.
New parts come through the fabrication process.
There's a personnel department meeting.
We need your input on how to address an issue concerning
his focus goes up, but his awareness goes down by 10. It's the final round of this season.
Thanks for stepping in and helping.
Let's just give him a go at that. So when you don't adapt the parts, you lose them for next season. So if you've made upgrades through the season and you decide not to do any of the adapted parts, then you end up, what on earth has happened here?
You're not currently
if you don't do the adapted parts, what happens is that you lose them for next season. So you might have spent loads of money on upgrades ready for the start of next season, and then no, that's it, you just lose them all. You've got to redo them all again. So we've got a couple more there, 358. So I'm going to do the rear wing main plane, get that one done. Gives us 94 points. We should be able, for myself in the practice program for the next episode, I should be able to get 600 to get that major part done, and then if Guan Yu can pull it off, we might just be able to keep all of our parts. So the plank came in, so that was one of our that's our final upgrade for the season, actually. Weekly running costs.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
So we've got another 394. That mean we can adapt? Yes, we can. So that's adapted. So the only thing we need, a perfect practice session, 600 points will be enough to sort that out. And that'd be that. They're just normal, I wouldn't say they're low. Right, so we have one more race to go, so I'm going to stop the stream here. I do appreciate you tuning in and watching, for those that do, and those that catch up on my stream later on, because I know that's what happens normally with Twitch. But if you haven't done so already, give us a follow. I always upload these videos over to YouTube as well, so you can go and have a look at that. tomorrow I will be commentating on some league racing on Gran Turismo Sport from 7:30 British Standard Time in the evening, so if you want to check that out, you can do. That'll be the start of the new season, so I'm really excited about commentating on that one. Get quite excited when the racing starts, so that'll be awesome. So thanks very much for watching, really appreciate your time, and wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one. See you soon.